Hello friends, how are you all doing today? My name is Alfonso, and in today's session, we will be learning step by step how to display our name or any word you choose on the notebook screen. First, let's take a moment to look at the notebook. Before we begin, we need to make sure it's turned on, and to do that, remember you'll need to purchase 3 Batiris 1632 and insert them into the back. After that, we turn it on and check to ensure it is functioning correctly. Very well, then we can turn it off. And now let's carefully follow the instructions. Okay, first we're going to download the necessary program. In the search engine, we type Arduino IDE. And then we hit search. Here, the web page appears where we are going to download the program. Click on it. This is the web page. And in the software tab, we see the name of the program Arduino IDE along with the version. And we have several download options for different operating systems. In my case, it would be Windows 10, so we click to download. In the following section, we will click on only download. In the upcoming window, we will also proceed to download, granting the Explorer the necessary permissions to download, and then we wait. Once the download is complete, we will minimize the Explorer, navigate to the Downloads folder, locate the installer, and click on it directly. To proceed with the installation of the program, selecting our preferences and clicking Next until the installation process is fully completed. This software is completely safe because it is a well-known and trusted brand and tool that is extensively used and recognized globally in the electronics industry. It is also very popular in educational settings. Now, please go ahead and click on Finish. And here we have the program that we are going to use to place our name into the notebook. On this page, we will write or copy the programming code that we will later upload to the notebook to make our name appear. Now, we need to download a file that contains the necessary programming code. In the description of this video, I have provided the link where you can download the required code or file. Next, within the browser, we proceed to copy the link. And as the compressed file EAT-HT becomes visible, we download it. Afterward, we minimize the window. Subsequently, it is necessary to open our Arduino IDE program. We click on the tab called Sketch, then we include Library, and proceed to add the library zip. Now, in the download section, we must look for the file that has just been downloaded and selected. At the bottom, you will notice a message indicating that the library has been successfully installed. Now, we can open our code. We go to File, select Examples, and at the end, you will find the file we just installed. Select Scrolling. A new window opens. Then, it closes the previous window. This new window contains the code, which is all set and ready. Here, we can see an arrow pointing to where we need to write the name. It also indicates that we must write the name in the middle of the quotation marks. And importantly, it tells us not to delete the quotation marks. We remove the word vintage and instead write the name we want. In my case, I'm going to put the name Luis Meza. Now, we need to connect the notebook. First, we should connect only the USB of the notebook. Next, we navigate to this tab, where a list of all connected devices will show up. Our notebook or device must appear here when we connect it to the computer. I repeat, once we connect the USB to the computer, it should show up. In this list, a new device will appear, and that is the one we need to select, while simultaneously ensuring the notebook is powered on. Then, we select the new device. In this window, it's important to select or ensure it's selected the Arduino Uno card, and then we click OK. Now, we can proceed to load the program onto the notebook by clicking on this load button. When we click to load the program, we need to pay close attention to these two LEDs. They must light up or blink at the exact moment the program is being loaded. Then we click to load and a message appears, showing the program is downloading and finally that it's downloaded. And that's it. Now we can disconnect our notebook. Remember, at the back of the notebook, there are 3 1632 coin batteries. And down here on the cover, there's a switch to turn on the notebook and our name appears. As additional information, I will explain how to change the scrolling speed or the speed at which the word moves. In the same code, towards the bottom part, there is another small arrow indicating a number. This number determines the scrolling speed. If we want the scrolling to be slower, we need to enter a larger number. Conversely, if we want it to go faster, we should input a smaller number. In this particular case, I am going to set it to 150 so that you can observe how the speed reduces. After making this change, we need to load it. Once finished, the program loading appears once more with our name, but now at a much slower speed. To conclude, here's one final example. Imagine we want to modify the word again. We enter the Arduino ID and repeat the previous steps. We navigate to Files, choose Examples, and at the end, we find our file EAT. Then we select Scrolling. We go ahead and open up the new window, and then proceed to retype any name that we desire. For instance, let's assume that this notebook is intended as a gift for a doctor, so I will write the name Dr. Carlos Rueda. Then we need to. Then we have to choose the notebook once we connect it. There it appears, and we select it. In this window, we have to choose the folder named Arduino 1. Then we click OK. And finally, we can load our program.